Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Michelle from Fine Natural Hair and Faith. And in today's video, I want to share with you how I use the search and destroy method of trimming to grow healthy hair. Now, obviously, trimming your hair does not have any impact on hair that grows from your scalp. We know that. What we're doing is we are tending to our ends in a way that helps the hair to grow while it's growing in, for your ends to be healthy, so that if there's a single stranded knot, or if there is a tangle or a split that's there, that you can trim that out so that, not a tangle, a single strand knot or a split end that is on a hair, you do not want it to destroy neighboring hairs by just leaving them there. So definitely I have been guilty of letting, split ends hang around. It really doesn't bother me that much because I'm not like obsessed with having my hair be perfect. It's just, perfection is just not happening in this human body. So, but what I do want to do is I do like to reach my hair goals. I do want to reach my hair goals. And so what I do on wash day, not every single wash day, but just when I feel like when I'm styling my hair, I'm having a little bit more difficulty, or if when I'm detangling on wash day, if I feel like my ends are snagging a little more than usual, I will use the search and destroy method. Let me preface this. This is a DIY situation. It is not a professional way of trimming your hair. At some point, if you're that interested in your ends being perfectly even, you need to see a professional, unless you're really good at, completely trimming your own hair. I tend to not trust the professionals just because of a few bad experiences. So I'm okay with my hair not being perfectly even. I do not wear my hair straight almost ever. So if I do wear my hair straight, one day, I actually think in December, I'm going to blow it out. I'm going to straighten it out myself with my flat iron. I've not done this in over 5 years. I will trim my own hair in a manner where it looks a little bit more even. But for the sake of my everyday, well, not every day, but my wash days, like I said, when I feel like my ends are just like not looking their best, like now, I will use the search and destroy method. Now, right now, my hair is in a very shrunken state. I was sick for a couple of days due to getting the COVID vaccine. And once I got that booster, I was just like, who cares about hair? I'm laying all on my pillow. My pillow is silk. My pillowcase is silk, so it's not that big of a deal as far as me feeling like my hair is drying out, but it's tangled. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to finger detangle my hair with conditioner, but I'm not going to detangle my hair right now. But this is the first step in me checking out this method, examining how my ends feel. A lot of the time I can feel rough ends, and if I feel them, I will isolate it down to a single hair. Like I feel it right here. This hair, actually no, that was a shed hair, so it came out. But I will feel my ends like until I feel something rough. Here's one. And these are sometimes incomplete split ends where you can't see it. I can barely see it without my glasses, but I will go through the hairs, and where I feel the rough, I will get my scissor and cut that. For the hair scissors I use, I got these on Amazon. I'll link them down below. I've been using them a really long time. They stay sharp and they're not expensive. So back to feeling that hair. And let me say, this is something you want to do when you have time, because you need patience to do this. Like I can feel the incomplete split on this hair right here. So I'm going to snip it. And then you're just going to go all through your hair and do that. So that's what I'm going to do. And then when I wash my hair, deep condition it and rinse all of that out, when my hair is in a more tame, detangled state, I'll do it again. You can feel them more on dry hair, but you can still feel it on wet hair or damp hair. So here's one here. This is not a method you want to do if you like to wear your hair straight, because over time you will get a little bit of unevenness because you're cutting individual hairs and that means you've got some hairs that will be shorter than other hairs. But again, like I said, I'm okay with that. But yeah, this is the process I do. You can section your hair and go through it and do it that way. I am not going to do that right now because in order for me to section my hair, I got to get the tangles out. And I got a lot of tangles right now. And once I put all of my tangles layer through to detangle it, then I can't really do, you know, I really can't feel those knots. So I'm just going through feeling my ends without any product in it first. This is just the first step of doing it. And this is something you could actually do also after you've washed your hair, after you've deep conditioned your hair, and if you choose to blow it out. I'm not blowing my hair out this month, but if I were blowing my hair out, before I twist or braid it after blowing it out, then I would feel those ends and I would take my scissors and I would cut any kind of like knots or splits that I feel or see. More likely than not, I feel them. I don't necessarily see them as well because my hair is super fine. But if you grab like, let's say a good amount of hair like this, you can look at the hairs and go, you know, examine to see if you see any split ends. So I don't see any splits. Usually when I get split ends though, it's like it starts to separate, not at the very end. It may start to separate, let's say in the middle of a hair, but then it doesn't continue. It's like it literally maintains itself with it slightly being, you know, apart, in which case I can feel a sort of roughness. So that's how I do it. Like I said, this is not for those who are impatient. This is also not for those who like to wear their hair straight. This is more so if you have curly hair and you want to, you know, just make sure you get rid of any splits or knots that could cause damage to neighboring hairs, then this is a great method because it allows you to grow your hair in healthy without worrying about damage caused by the split ends. And I have a lot of shed hairs too. So as I do this, I'm going to take out the shed hairs, but then I'm also going to focus on not working my hands through the top here because this is tangled. Look at this. I can't even get my fingers through this. This is a lot of tangled hair right here, but I'm going to fix it shortly after I finish going through this. So anyway, I'll be back to show you how I complete the process once my hair is clean, detangled, and just damp. So upon reviewing my hair while it was in its wet state, damp state, I decided it was probably best not to continue with trimming on the damp hair. But I can feel tiny little like incomplete splits at the end of my braids. So this is where I'm gonna actually trim because I can feel them and I just want the braids to feel smooth. However, when I go to blow my hair out, I'm gonna show you how I do it when my hair is blown out. But in the meantime, I'm going to I can feel a little bit of rough ends at the end of the braid. So I'm gonna snip these. Feel smooth. This one feels smooth. I didn't do many braids. And this one actually feels smooth. So I have some uneven hair, which is par for the course when you use this method, but my hair is still very healthy. And this is actually the style I've been doing for the whole month of October, but I was doing it with twists. Now this is it with braids. As you can see, I get way more hang time. However, they look more flimsy than twists because twist, will shrink up and plump up. But it's all about keeping it stretched. Anyway, that's it for this video. I know I was supposed to do that trim on the damp hair, but it was best for me not to. I need to do this Search and Destroy method on dry hair. You saw a little bit of how I did it in the beginning of the video, but I'm going to do it on blown out hair. But that is not going to be until December, when I flat iron my hair out and literally see like what is going on. I haven't straightened my hair in so long. But anyway, y'all know me. I'm about to ramble again, but I want to end this video and say thanks and praise be unto God for even being able to come before you guys and share anything. I am not a professional, but I have learned some things throughout my experiences along my fine natural hair journey along the way that I want to share with you. And it is my goal to encourage you and inspire you as well. It says that we're to lift each other up. And so that's what I really want to do, be it through hair care, through prayer, you know, when we do the live prayers, when we do the pajamas in prayer on Sundays. I know that the time changed, but I had not really much of a choice. My schedule is a little bit limited, but my goal is to help inspire you and encourage you along your hair journey, but it's also along in life, okay? So thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next video. God bless you.